Any Steven Universe fan is bound to be intrigued by the concept of fusion. I have often witnessed many viewers only portraying fusion as something romantic, which is not true in the slightest. I mean, just look at Steg. So let's discuss what the core of fusion is. Hi there, my name is Tay, and I talk a lot.
You are not two people, and you are not one person. You are an experience.
What Garnet says to Stevonnie when they first fuse is very important to understanding fusion, because a fusion is not one person or two people. As a fusion, you are essentially a physical manifestation of perception. Your perception of the others that you are fusing with, your relationship dynamic with the others that you are fusing with, and lastly, the way you perceive yourself as an individual. An amazing example of perception within fusion is when Steven and Amethyst fuse for the first time in order to form Smoky Quartz. Within this scene, Amethyst and Steven are both truly able to see each other for who they are. They recognize their own flaws while also viewing the others as strengths. Their bond and raw understanding of one another allows them to be in sync enough to fuse simply while hugging. Smoky's design isn't as aesthetic as other fusions such as Opal, or involving more of a theatrical, flary design like in Sardonyx, because Smoky is simply an authentic showcase of who Steven and Amethyst are, flaws and all. And personally, Smoky Quartz is my favorite fusion, and I think the design is so cute. You may notice that Smoky has an extra arm, as well as many other fusions who also have extra legs, eyes, but then some of them don't. Why is that? Well, although the crew has before confirmed that, the designs just look cool. On my eyes, that aspect is up to perception and the characters' relationship who are fusing. I believe Smoky simply has a third arm to recognize the two characters' flaws, and that they will go out on a limb to protect each other. Whereas a fusion such as Stevonnie appears physically flawless. Stevonnie is a healthy relationship through and through. Steven and Connie view each other so highly and perfectly, and no one in the entire series truly understands Steven to the extent that Connie does, which is proved at the end of the future series when she's really the only one who understands what he needs in that moment. But then there's Steg. Steven viewing Greg as a cool, awesome rock star, while Greg views his strong son with love. Their perceptions of each other cause them to fuse into this JoJo's Bizarre looking rock star. And Steg has 4 arms, imperfections, because Steven and Greg don't have a perfect relationship or full understanding of each other. Your intention of why you are fusing is also important and reflects on the traits of your fusion. For example, Bluebird is able to form due to the two gems' common distaste for Steven. Their traits end up balancing each other out to create this handful of a fusion. In the episode Giant Woman, Amethyst and Pearl are attempting to form Opal, but due to their clashing personalities, they are unable to see eye to eye. But when Steven is in danger, they are quickly able to set their differences aside and become in sync to fuse. They form Opal, a calm protector, who allows the two's opposing traits to balance each other out, since they have both come together for the sake of a singular goal. Fusion is such an interesting concept that I love to dive into, and stay tuned for upcoming videos because I plan on analyzing each fusion within the series.